A lot of people don't select Tim Duncan. I think he's underrated.
Underrated.
But he's like, you gotta say that now because you're a company man.
Maybe nah. This ain't.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, reporting from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. We do see NBA teams utilizing more zone defenses. Raptors coach Nick Nurse said, offense changed so drastically, now defense is having to adjust. Lakers' Frank Vogel said when your team is down and looking for a spark, the zone can break their rhythm. Kevin?
We see cycles all the time in the NBA for sure, David. Thank you. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Now let's take a look at the Sonics opening lineup. We've got Ellis. He's out there with Gary Payton, and it's Haywood in a power forward position. And for the Trailblazers, Drexler out there with Lucas. Then there's Jay. Then it's Walton. And it's Petrie in at the 2. So the Sonics win the tip. Ellis with it. Trying to get open is Haywood. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
There may be long-range shooters with better numbers than Ellis, but no one has more confidence. There isn't a shot from any spot on the floor that Ellis doesn't think he can sink.
It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first. And Ellis drops them both. Here's Hicks. Drexler outside to the right side. Now here's Walton. Tight defense on him. That's tipped. Just 5 on the clock. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Now here's Payton. Defense right on him. It's deflected. To the wing on the left. Stolen by Ellis. Down low. Here's Haywood. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Drexler.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Holding up top. Clock at 6. Over Sigma.
And Sigma's asked to do a lot at the defensive end, and you can see the effort he puts in right there. Even when he draws the toughest assignments, he never backs down.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Hicks passes to Drexler. Pass to Hicks. Launches it. Haywood with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's McDaniel. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Takes the 13-footer.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
On the wing, Drexler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Drexler. The Supersonics making a switch here. Kemp's checked in. Both free throws good from Drexler. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
You got to be locked in on the road. I mean, when there's no cohesiveness on defense, you're in danger. His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, and slam dunk by Haywood.
You have to love the approach Payton takes to the game. And an exceptional passer who does a great job with distributing the basketball.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. 4-point game. Here's Hicks, covered by Payton. And that one is good.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Seattle.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
They needed more fire and intensity tonight. Even if they don't win the battle of the boards, they have to put up a fight.
And Greg, for those players who were discussed in trade talks but weren't dealt at the deadline, is it hard for them to ever trust team management again?
You know, initially it is a shock to the system, but you learn quickly it's a part of being a professional. And some guys can block out the noise and manage their emotions. Others will struggle with it a little bit.
That's good from Payton.
Payton, a super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition.
And both free throws good for Payton. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Hicks, covered by Payton.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Hicks kicks to Drexler. 5 on the clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. A baseline J. Hicks can't get it to go.
No, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
No one near Payton as he lets it go. The Sonics again can't hit. Trailblazers trail by 4. Walton the pass to Hicks. Drexler outside. Rebound by the Sonics. Here's McDaniel. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas. And Walton sends it back. Pass to Drexler. Can't connect from short range.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
And here's Ellis for 3. Got a piece of it. Drexler outside. Over Ellis. Drexler, no good.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. That sends Shawn Kemp to the free throw line. It's going to go on Bill Walton. The Sonics have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Sabonis is checked in. And that one falls for Kemp.
And this is a guy, Shawn Kemp, all the talent in the world, could be a perennial double-double machine, just a matter of staying focused.
Here's Hicks. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And he's going up for the alley-oop, and Drexler throws it down hard.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Payton passes to Kemp. He kicks it to Ellis. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And it's Kemp slamming it down.
Oh, beautiful setup there. One thing you can say about Kemp, no pass is too high for him to go get it.
Here's Hicks. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and don't forget about his passing. I mean, he didn't forget about his teammates. He was spreading the ball all over the floor.
Now here's Ellis. Here's Haywood. Rebound by Drexler.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Sonics leading by 7. Here's Ellis. Sabonis grabs the board. And for Portland, they're shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Here's Hicks. The pass to Sabonis. Here's Petrie. Passes to Drexler. Here's Petrie. No points in the game yet for him. The shot missing. And Zoelis will bring it up for Seattle. They lead by 7. Kemp inside. Lucas is there. Haywood kicks to Kemp. Trying to get open is Haywood. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Supersonics shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And that one falls for Kemp.
Yeah, and early on, do it.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Porter is out there with Hicks. Then it's Walton. Then it's Drexler. That's the group on the floor for Portland. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
A really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
The Trailblazers with the new shot clock. Here's Hicks. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Seattle leading by 8. McDaniel, the pass to Johnson. Pass to Zikma. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 6. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Drexler. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Heat. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Drexler. Pass to Hicks. Back to Drexler. There's the dish to Porter. Pulls up. There's the pass to Hicks. That 3 off the mark. Seattle has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Zikma. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Passes it to Drexler. Over McDaniel. And it's Drexler missing. Seattle leading by 8. Porter with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Moving it up. And Walton throws it down.
Yeah, that was a really good look there. Porter's court vision sometimes, I think, is underrated.
Seattle calls timeout. Chris, the NBA cutting back on the foul calls for those unnatural shooting motions. You know, the break check, the pump and jump and all that. Do you like that change?
I mean, look, it's already an offensive players game. It's hard enough to check a guy with the skill set that these players have. So, yeah, the league is throwing a bone to defenders, and it's about time.
Ellis, he's checked in for Dennis Johnson. Lewis covering. Outside Porter. To the paint. Here's Walton. And Walton throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right. And that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right. And I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
Here's Payton after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Lewis gets the bucket. Lewis has got 7.
Look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
Pass to Walton. Inside, Hicks. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Payton surveying the floor. Pass to McDaniel. Kicks to Ellis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Payton. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he's just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Seattle.
They're playing with no fear so far today. Getting physical and getting to the line. A bunch of their points coming that way.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
For Seattle, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. And there's the pass to Sigma. Passes it to McDaniel. Now Payton. His last outing, he had 8 points. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Count that one. 9 points in the game so far.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
On the wing, Porter. Ellis with it. Now guarded by Porter. And Payton gets it to go on the assist by Ellis. And it's a 5-point Seattle lead.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there, probably until the 3rd quarter.
Porter passes to Drexler. Tipped away.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
And his shot, I mean, has come around. I mean, for most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
Hicks kicks to Drexler. Pass to Hicks. Back to Drexler. Six on the shot clock. Portland again missing.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's are over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
Payton outside. Here's Sigma, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And here are the Trailblazers now after the Sonics pick up 2. Hicks passes to Porter. Can they get it? And he sinks the layup. Porter's got his 2nd basket. And so Payton will bring it up for the Supersonics. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Pass to Sigma. And it's rebounded by Bill Walton. Walton's got his 5th rebound in this one. The pass to Hicks. He dishes it to Walton. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. And Walton sends it back. And now Portland on the break. All going up court. And that one's good by Drexler.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Sonics leading by 5. Now here's Payton. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Here's Drexler. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Drexler's got 12 in the game.
And how about the offensive explosion here by Clyde Drexler? Has really developed his skill set. No one's been able to match up with him all night.
Seattle calls timeout.
Yeah, trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
The Supersonics have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Drexler against Williams. Passes it to Kemp. Lucas with the rebound. Lucas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Drexler. A rebound by Kemp. Seattle leading by 3. Here's McDaniel. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Hicks. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Petrie. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Trailblazers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both. 1:51 left in the first half of the game. And here is Ellis. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's Williams in the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Here's Hicks. Here's Drexler. McDaniel grabs the miss.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
11 feet away, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Now it's a 5-point Seattle lead. There's a minute left here in the second. Here's Hicks. Drexler outside. Over McDaniel. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
The 19-foot shot, and he drops that one in. That's 10 points for Williams.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Haywood in the post, defended by Lucas. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Here's Hicks. 6 points for him. To the inside, Sabonis, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Sonics lead by 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.